Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Folks, today we are checking out the official trailer 2 for GTA 6.
All right, let's go.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came
Raptor.
by?
That's a
Just
Viper.
go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Oh, well,
He's collecting.
well, they're in Vice City, so gains.
Oh,
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
Lucia.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I think you heard before.
You might have. Hey,
Hey. We happen to be at the same
Whoa!
Hands above your head now.
you stay.
Remember in the time
The new beginnings.
you make the news, just
how immersive is this gonna
Trust me,
be?
this place is just the start for us. The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
Gonna do this? You're doing it right.
Yo, D, this full effect.
Whoa!
They got your name.
Looks like
address,
Jacob
they got
Fatu.
everything. Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
Kind of looked like Brolin.
You and me, Lou. We got this.
We got it.
Oh!
Ah, they're pulling a save! The Fast Five!
Come to Fields Ammunition today. We got more guns than the law allows.
Hey,
Oh, flying helicopters!
Oh,
Mason
pass.
Quinn's favorite.
Pass!
Ooh, planes. That land on the water.
Wow.
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me up, please?
Look at that.
Oh, run it back, answer.
Of course, we will now run it back.
Part 5, we got to play as 3 characters. In this, it doesn't
Seems like it'd be
seem
one or
like
two.
that's the setup. Yeah, it would seem like
What
we'd
you
be
doing
one.
up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
So it's kind of funny
Seriously,
that
dude,
right
you got
now,
some time on your hands. I
you know,
got some
you're-
properties with paying tenants.
the
That's why you came by?
Vapid is what the
Just
name
go get
of
me
it is.
my
I
checks.
See you, Brian.
see they didn't want to do
Love you,
the
Jason.
pay for the regular cars again. Clearly,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah.
clearly it's
Well,
a
and it's
Raptor.
funny how he walked in the house. It's the same way. If you saw that, it's the same way that you
Love you,
walk in
Jason.
like any other game where you're like Red Dead when he would walk
Yeah.
into the. So it's the same kind of
That
view
camera
following him
shot.
in.
But like this is new with these camera shots in the car like that.
Well,
This
remember
is probably if you go first person view.
Yep.
What I love is right here their gains.
Yeah.
Look at that.
gains.
Does have regular beer and then he. Well, they rather pay for the
I'm here for
music,
Lucia
you know.
Caminos.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be
So
getting
now,
out.
this is
What's
great.
your name?
Nice
Jason
reveal.
Duval.
I think you heard before.
You might have.
Let's get caught.
Yep.
Hey,
Hey.
It looked like they changed him a little since the last trailer, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll tweak stuff or whatever.
Well, they
as it gets
always
further
have.
along, you know?
And then we're seeing some of the action that we're gonna be doing where we're gonna be. Look at that. They're showing the view right
Yeah.
there.
Well, it's interesting too. This is all mostly cutscenes. We haven't really seen any of what the
gameplay.
gameplay would actually be. Which,
Well, and I'm sure the gameplay. I mean, if you look at how good the gameplay was in Part 5 and Answer. What year did that come out? 2013.
2013,
Yeah,
and then
so-
they enhanced it for PS4 and then PS5
years later.
and PC
You
too.
got to
as well,
imagine it's
so.
going to be pretty
Trust me,
wild.
this place is just
Like even like the small detail where you have them picking up garbage on the side of the road.
fun for us.
That'll be a mission for you to go pick up trash.
No, I hope this is a mission. I hope it's just like in Red Dead 2 where you get bombed at the bar, which you can do in Grand Theft Auto 5. Remember the screen would shake and move
Only
side
thing
to
that
side.
matters is who you know and what you got.
And I get it. They just want to make
Hey,
sure
do this.
everything's
We're doing it
perfect.
right.
Yep. Well, I think the big thing too is they want to show you just how immersive this world is going to be.
So right there,
Yo, D, this full effect.
Right there.
there's Jacob too.
I love you, Solo.
Well, I mean, look at just the details.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Insane.
his abs and his pecs.
They got your name, address, they got everything.
It just looks like it's gonna be. So
I
then
wonder
I'm-
if we're going to play as him.
That's what I'm wondering, if
Good
we're playing as him and then those two. So,
gotta
so
protect
you're on
each
both sides of the law
Yep.
because he might be a dirty cop.
You and me, look.
So it looks like they might
got
do
this.
more hand-to-hand
We got
combat.
Yep. There's in an airplane.
We got this.
We got it.
Like, look at just the explosions. It looks like we got a little grenade launcher that we're using.
Was it Mission Impossible?
Flying out of the plane.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing that Grand Theft Auto has done throughout their history is borrow, obviously,
From
movies.
movies,
and
yeah.
stuff.
There's
Like, see,
the
right
Fast
there.
Five.
Speaking
Right
of
there.
borrowing from
Look at
movies.
Yep.
you're gonna
Yeah, but
need
it's just one truck
one
pulling a
precision
smaller
driver.
safe.
Well, they didn't want to pull the two of them.
Say my CD, baby.
So now I wonder if you're going to be able to do videos yourself. Because last time we could take pictures on our phone.
Pictures,
Yeah.
Now maybe we'll be able to take
You know, that
videos.
almost our main character there, or the male character, kind of almost looks like Alan Richson a little
We
bit.
got more
I
guns
thought it was
than
like a.
Look at this.
This feels like it's
Ammunition.
Kenny. It feels like it's Kenny Powers.
Kenny Powers, yeah.
Look
There's the
look-
controller.
Look at the controller right there. It looks like a PlayStation.
I felt like it
controller,
was a
so-
mix. It was almost a mix between like Channing Tatum and Alan Richson, like a Channing
Yeah.
Tatum Alan Richson hybrid.
Combo, yeah.
Just even the seagulls flying in the background.
Hey,
You think that looks like Alan Richardson and
In the previous shot, I thought it did. See, like that looks like Channing right there, not just because of the backwards hat and the sunglasses, but it kind of does. Bone structure and everything.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun one. Jeez.
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me up, please?
The old jalopy car.
Look at that. Boom. So there you have it, guys.
Well, I feel
there's
like,
GTA 6.
I feel like what this was they make an announcement. So hey guys, because originally it was supposed to be, well, I shouldn't say originally, but the latest update we got was October of this year of 2025. Now it's been pushed off to what did they say? May of
May
20
May
26th.
26th. They put a hard date on
They
it.
put May 20. Well, we'll see. I mean, but
Exactly.
they just kicked it back over a year. I mean, that's a long time to kick a game back, and essentially 7 months from when it was supposed to come out. So I feel like they almost wanted to remind people, like, hey guys, this is something that's on a whole different level from anything that's ever been done before. It'll be worth the wait.
Well,
I
all of
think-
that was captured on PS5. Nice.
And I think the other thing too we need to consider is like, okay, yes, you're having to wait another year for the game, or you've waited X amount of years. This is a game you're going to play for a decade, if
well,
not
that's
more.
the thing. That's what
look at
everybody's
GTA
been 5. That's what everybody's been doing with that. It's been over.
And Red Dead 2 is
How
the
many
same
years?
thing.
Yeah.
People
Everyone
are playing
get
that
immersed.
for years and years and years, and this is going to be no different. The playability on this is going to go decades plus.
Well, right now too, Rockstar's making so much money off of GTA Online because people aren't just playing the game; they're buying the stuff while they're playing the game, so they're making money hand over fist. And then, obviously, though, now that they have the power that they have as far as console wise, they're gonna put every little detail they can, put little more things.
Well, and I know
because they
this-
just released the even more enhanced PC version for GTA 5.
Well, the interesting thing about GTA 6, and this is a discussion, like, look, we're not super gamers, but as some of us who are old school gamers, a discussion that we had recently about purchases for the online stuff. Like I just saw, we saw a meme recently that we shared in our group chat. It was like, back in my day, you had to like pass this level or get so many to get like these perks.
You had to grind it out.
And now you can buy a lot of these perks, buy new skins, new weapon skins, buy new weapons. I mean, there's buy upgrades for vehicles, and there's so much stuff that you can buy. You have to think, aside from game sales, this is just going to be a massive cash cow. Because look, I got to be honest. If I'm at home playing this, I really want that new. $10
for $3.
$10 for a video game. All right, whatever.
Well, because also at the same time, you think of it, what stupid things have you bought for $10?
That's exactly it. Oh man, that Chevelle.
I could really have it.
I could find one later in the game, but for 15,
that puts me ahead right now.
I can have it now.
All right. Might as well get it.
Because I think there was a release of the rumored packages, and like it starts at $80 for the base game and online, and then the next version is you get money for this and this, and then the next one is you get a blueprint map. So you get an actual map that you can look on, like we did with Red Dead.
Yeah, the real map.
You get a physical map.
You get
an actual map.
Well,
that'll be helpful.
Oh, very helpful. And then the deluxe edition, I believe, the rumored one I saw. I don't know how real it was, but yeah, it's $200 for the super deluxe collector's edition.
Yeah, but
which is like what I had.
People are going to buy it. People are going to buy it.
Honestly,
you got a Los Santos hat out of it. I mean, come on.
I mean, you get one of these in a money bag, you know. You get this, and this is what you get,
Well, I mean, and to that point, I think if this game was $250, it would be a bargain. Because, like I said, I'm gonna date myself here. I remember when Double Dragon 3 came out for the NES, I paid $50 for it.
Video games
back then.
People like to
the prices have not gone
we used
up
to pay.
with
We used to get every new Madden when I was a kid for Sega Genesis.
Cartridges were a lot more expensive to produce versus CDs. That's
right,
why
but the fact that gaming prices for like video games and Jordans, they really haven't gotten that much more expensive.
The fact this is only $80 for the entry level.
You have to think though. Now there's a lot more programmers and stuff involved in making the game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It should be more.
It should be more.
I think it should be like.
Well, don't worry. The deluxe editions will sell out soon.
I was going to say not to tell Rockstar what to do, but if it's me, I'm not selling the base one for less than $100.
The game looks beautiful, and I know it's just going to be amazing. I can't. And now I have to wait a little over a year. I mean, at least they gave us this for the time being. It'll hold us over for the next year.
Yeah. Well, hey, you pay $20 to rent a movie that you watch for 2 hours on Amazon. For $80, you get a game that you can play for potentially the rest of your life.
Hey, there's people that have been playing Red Dead 2 since it started and have just found things that they've never seen before.
Yeah.
So there's going to be plenty of those Easter eggs as well in there. Look,
absolutely.
I'm excited. These guys are excited. So for Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn, I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you in the arcade and bring those quarters, pals. Can't wait for May 26th of 26.